I have the results for my maximal aerobic capacity test. My scores were good, so it's good enough for a professional golfer. So I wanted to see the aerobic and anaerobic threshold as well. So the difference between these two is that if you're doing aerobic training, that means that you're doing something for a long time with a bit lower heart rates. Like golf would be aerobic training for many people. And anaerobic training would be where your heart rates are a bit higher and you will get tired and you're not getting everything you need from the air, so your body is starting to build more lactates and that will get you tired in one point. If you're going past the anaerobic threshold, you will be practicing on your maximal aerobic capacity. So the heart rate levels for me to practice aerobic training would be 110 to 130, and to practice anaerobic training that would be from 130 to 160, and to practice my maximal aerobic capacity would be from over 160. So my VO2MAX was 42.5, and that's good. And the next level that would have been extra good was 44. But I'm happy with these results. So the test took us like 17 minutes, something like that, and it started off really easy. The guy who was doing the testing added resistance every 2 minutes and took blood tests as well to see the lactates. After like 10 minutes it started to be quite heavy, and the last 6 minutes were like super hard. I'm used to doing practice where the heart rate goes up, but here you had to keep it up for like 6 minutes straight, and that was super heavy, super hard. So the last 2 minutes my heart rate was like 178 to 182, and that was like almost killed me. But I was fine after the test. I'm happy that I did it, so it will make my practice more easier. I realized that I've always been working on too high heart rates, so it's never been like aerobic training. So I've always had my heart rate over 140 when I'm, for example, running. So from now on, aerobic training will be a lot easier. So I'm happy with that. So when I'm playing golf, my heart rates are about 105, and if I would like to combine the aerobic training with golf, I would have to do something to get my heart rate to go up to like 125, for example. It's important for golfer to have good conditions so that we recover between the tournament rounds and tournament weeks. So the weeks are really heavy. We do like 6 days a week and really long days, and usually it's quite hot as well. So that's why I was doing this. I've been really busy the past few days. I've been giving lessons and practicing and trying to figure out everything. I need to get money to play in the United States. One tournament, one entry fee is $550, and I need to pay for flights and hotels and things like that. So one season for me costs probably like 40 to 50,000 euros, and because we can't really earn that much money, so we need to get sponsors or do other things. So I've been giving lessons to get some money, and I've been trying to get sponsors, and I've been selling logos on my golf bag, and the companies here in Oulu have bought some of mine, so I'm super happy and thankful. I decided to change my flights to Florida, so I was supposed to leave the 28th of February, but instead I decided to fly the 6th. Then I will have 1 more week to earn money here, because I can't do that in the States. So I will be giving lessons to cover some of the expenses. And let's just hope that the season will kick off really well. We've been talking with one of the Finnish girls in the States, that we would probably play 2 mini tour events before the tournament in California, because it looks like we're not gonna get into the first or second Symmetra Tour tournaments. Also, my coach decided to come with me to Florida and stay there for like 4 days, and that is huge for me. It's really expensive to take your coach with you, and Pasi is doing this because he's a great guy, and he got me a sponsor to pay for his trip. So I'm so happy, so thankful. So, and we will have one younger girl with us. So many of you know what a Trackman is. It's a tracking device to see where you're hitting it, and it's very useful indoors. I would not have survived without one this season. It has this test to see your handicap. It gives you an estimate based on how you're hitting it. So there's no putting, no chipping, just wedges, irons, and your drives. It's about 60 shots, and I will do the test today, and you will get to join me. Wish me luck. I would be happy with the score that it is over 83. The score was 83.5, and I should be happy, but I'm not. So I'm gonna do this one more time. So my score is at the moment 86.3, and I have 3 drives left. So the score was good. I was so nervous with my 3 last drives. I managed to hit them okay, not good, but decent. And the score is 86.2. So I'm happy with that, and I can focus on other things like putting for a second. It's Friday morning, and it feels like it's the second time this week that it's Friday. I kept thinking yesterday that it was Friday, and it wasn't. It was Thursday. And I have had a nice day yesterday. I did my best score ever on Trackman. That was the 10th best in the world ever for women. And that was in indoor conditions. Overall, it was, I think, like 30th. Yeah. So I will be teaching today. This company will have me for an hour, and this is the second time I'm having them, and I guess we're both happy. After that, I will have a interview with the with the local newspaper, and I'm gonna tell them about my winter here and about the upcoming season. So I used to live here when I played as an amateur,
and when I played my best years, I got to represent Finland in the World Championships, and that was for amateurs, and I also did really well in the amateur rankings, so people here know me because of that. After that, I'm gonna have lunch with my friend who lives here in Oulu, and we went to high school together. She's been really busy this winter doing two jobs, so we haven't been seeing each other that much. But finally we're having lunch, and I'm looking forward to it. The weekend went past really fast, and I was doing a lot of paperwork. And when I do that, it feels like I'm not getting anything done. I sit next to a computer for hours and hours and push things forward slowly. But it's just things that you have to do. I also went for a walk with two of my friends, and one of them took really nice photos. And later we had dinner, and I actually got stuck in the snow with my car, and I needed 6 persons to help me out, and it was quite embarrassing, but I guess that happens here all the time because of the snow and ice. And as normal, I did some teaching and also tried to rest. Next week is gonna be my last one in Oulu, so I will probably meet with many of my friends and try to enjoy the last week of winter.